Technologyland and welcome to Technologyland News. So let's discuss the latest news. So what do you think of Royal advice about that? There was this rumor that Generation 5 thought was using AI in their episodes. What? Is that true?
I believe it is true. We have watched footage of the show and noticed all these very creepy mistakes and inconsistencies. If it isn't AI, then that means it was just a rushed animation job, which seems just as bad.
I don't think it's real. I think it's just a rumor. I think the G4 purists are just making things up to accuse Generation 5 of being a bad show. Why is everything bad always being accused of AI? I mean, ever since the whole protest against AI last year, 2022, remember when all the war people in Hollywood went on strike? Every time somebody hates something, they use AI as an excuse to hate. Now even MLP, they're using AI as an excuse to, the G4 is using AI as an excuse to hate on G5.
Well, to be honest, I am not sure. I think some are jumping to conclusions. However, if you look closely, there are many animation mistakes in Tell Your Tale, so if it wasn't AI, then it has to have been a rushed animation job, which is also not good. There are good uses for AI, don't get me wrong. I am not anti-AI. However, in professional work like animation, it is not good to use AI. I am sure they just wanted to save time, get episodes out faster, and have less animators working, and so used some AI. I don't think it is right to do this in a professionally produced work.
Yeah, I think AI can be useful for everything, but I still think real people voice the characters, not some text to speech voice. It sounds weird. I mean, project, if it's a funny project, but an actual common cartoon, it would sound weird. But I don't think G5 is using AI.
I understand your point. Personally, I don't mind the idea of AI voicing for fan projects, but I do agree, for actual productions, it doesn't feel right. I think if we find out that the G5 cartoon does use AI, Hasbro will get a lot of backlash.
I watched the latest episode of Tell Your Tale. It didn't sound like AI. The voices sound like real people. It's definitely a rumor that the G4 purists beat up to bash G5, right? Another excuse to make G5 look bad and G4 look better. Like, oh, G4 never used AI, look at G5.
I also watched it, and the voice acting sounded fine to me. However, when I look closely, there were some clear animation mistakes, and that's what is bothering me. Maybe it's not AI, and it was just the animators rushed out the episodes and cut some corners to get it out faster.
Yeah, it was a mistake. Yeah, they couldn't know. Yeah, it was a rumor, right? They confirmed it was a rumor. On the as Rose said, it was just a rumor.
So they finally came out and said it was just a rumor?
Yeah, that's what as Rose said. It was just a rumor.
That's good. I feel some of the G4 purists can be a bit hard on G5, so I'm sure them blaming the animation mistakes on AI use didn't help. However, Hasbro really needs to step up their game. These animation mistakes are kinda embarrassing for such a big company.
Speaking of G4, I heard they banned Rainbow Jets. G4 Pony, they read in this MLP convention in Russia. That's funny. Rainbow Dash is worst pony. Good riddance. The main 5 ponies are better, right, than the main 6. than the ancient G4 main 6. We should ban the main 6 of Technologyland. We should ban them in Technologyland too.
Whoa, I think you are going too far. Ban rainbows at the Techland convention? I mean, yeah, Rainbow Dash fans can be annoying sometimes, but I don't think we should ban her or all the main 6. I'm shocked by your comment. You are taking this too far.
Yeah, this is why we need to create our own conventions and have more G5 gets. Like Technologyland Con and our new MLP convention in Maritime Bay, the Crystal Bright Con. That was fun.
Exactly. Our convention are where we make the rules and can invite anyone we want. The G4 only conventions may be popular now, but in time, we will take over.
Speaking of the main part, let's talk about the conventions in the US. There's not been that many G4 special, I guess, at any MLP conventions this year. There is none that, what was it? when you see the Pony, notice that the American conventions are mostly inviting G4. Because at the conventions, do you think that G4 panel is having control over the US conventions? Because last year there was more. I mean, they were there. We had people at Municipal Pony in it. They were pretty once.
I don't think there is anything sinister going on. The G4 was around for quite a long time and so many people grew up with it. So naturally people would want to bring G4 ponies for conventions as guest of honor, and G5 hasn't been out long enough to gain popularity. Maybe give it time, maybe in 5 years people will demand G4 to step aside and bring G5 ponies.
But why this year I noticed that there's fewer G5 guests and more G4 guests?
Well, G4 has a much bigger fandom than G5 currently, so naturally, they would have more G4 fans attending It is natural that the majority would want the G4 ponies. As the years go on, as I said, people will start to want G5. It's not something to worry about much in all honesty. It does sorta suck, but give it time. We can try and find ways to get G5 fans up. I wouldn't be too hard on G4 fans. While some are rude, most of them just like the show and have nothing against G5. Perhaps we should put up G5 advertisements around the community.
Yeah, this is why we need to create our own conventions and have more G5 guests. Like Technologyland Con and our UMLP convention in Maritime Bay, the Crystal Bright Con, that was fun.
Exactly. Our convention are where we make the rules and can invite anyone we want. The G4 only conventions may be popular now, but in time, we will take over.
Yeah, hopefully we can make G5 more popular than G4, huh?
Yes, I mean our G5 princes are so much better than those old boring G4 ones. Queen Haven and Princess Amor have so much more charm, while Princess Celestia and Princess Luna are old and boring. We need to work on making our own advertisements for G5 as well.
Yeah, I think Sunny Star Scout is a better princess than Twilight Sparkle and Rainbow Dash, right?
Yep. And I feel the technology of Technologyland is far superior than those old ponies of Ponyland who still ride on chariots. Now do we think the other species like zebras and changelings would come to our convention?
I agree, in Technologyland we will have modern transportation. Like flying cars, flying airplanes, flying spaceships, and flying trains, and even flying boats.
Exactly, and no outdated carriages that only take so many ponies. Our air and spacecraft can move many more ponies with ease. Not to mention our weapons are superior, our convention in Technologyland will be superior. What are the G5 characters we should invite as guests?
Yeah, not like those baby stoners at Maritime Bay. Weird, Maritime Bay is supposed to be a modern G5 city. Our ponies still use carriages, can you believe that? They still use those carriages over there in Maritime Bay. You see the episode they still...
I know. I've been to Maritime Bay a few times, and it always shocks me how old-fashioned everything is there. It really is sad how far behind they are. They just need a major upgrade.
And what's the latest on Queen Haven? I think Sunny Star's Queen would make a better queen than Queen Haven. Sunny Star's Queen per queen, right? I like Sunny Star's Queen more than Queen Haven. I am sick and tired of seeing Queen Haven always flirting with Alpha Bill. Like she keeps calling him Alpe. Right, he keeps calling Alpe. It's annoying.
I agree, Queen Haven is just a big old flirt. I would rather we appoint Sunny Star Scout as our new ruler. It is a bit unprofessional for our queen to go flirting with some forest boy.
She even let her daughter pick and sip and shut her for and make her work during the Brindlewood game just to go on with Ababito. Ridiculous.
Oh yeah, I cannot believe how unprofessional she is. She completely abandoned her duties as a queen, and her daughters, just to go out on a date with Alphabetl. No wonder why she can't get anything done right in Technologyland. She is just obsessed with that forest boy.
I don't think Queen Haven is trustworthy. We need a better leader. She sucks at being a leader. She did nothing when opening invaded. I think we did the right thing, right, by using those giant robots against opening, right? That's the power of Technologyland technology, right?
Exactly, Queen Haven did nothing to stop Opaline. It was our technology that defeated the old witch. Technology is truly the future of friendship and harmony, and it will be much better for our country.
See, this is why we need to form our own country. Queen Haven she's just like the King George. She's like our King George. She's like the pony King George. So we're going to build our own Mayflower, like the Mayflower, like the boat. a modern day version of the Mayflower spaceship, a Mayflower spaceship. And then move the citizens of Technologyland to the new land, like the pilgrims, right? Like the pilgrims did, right? And then we're gonna claim our independence from Queen
Exactly, we need our own technology land, where there will not be such unprofessional behavior and more time will be spent on improving our technology. We can make our own country, and our own traditions. No more old school carriages for us, just modern fast and cool aircraft.
Yeah, we should claim our independence from Queen Haven.
We absolutely should. We do not need the incompetent queen anymore. Instead, we shall have the professional and dedicated Sunny Star Scout as our ruler. Our future is better without Queen Haven's terrible rule.
For Queen, Sunny Star Scout for Queen 2024.
Exactly, down with Queen Haven, up with Queen Sunny.
One day you think about those friendship bracelets and Pip and Posey got that new Murphy bay project that just opened up their Murphy bay. How do they work? They light up when you do something with your friends or something. That's some modern magical technology. I never seen anything like that. We should get one of those.
Those friendship bracelets sound really cool. It definitely uses some kind of magic infused into technology, and the way they light up seems really neat. We should definitely get some of those. Maybe we could make even better, more enhanced ones.
I'm studying this on the G4 Pures. I'm not surprised. I mean, the works and then that truth to the fans, right? I mean, I just don't know when there's a guy who started the shooting. He was an MLP fan. He was mad that the MLP season ended, and this was a report on a new generation movie. The same MLP people are definitely a cult, right?
Yeah, honestly, the G4 purists are so toxic, and I heard about the shooting too. So they literally started shooting people because they were angry that MLP G4 season 9 ended. That is terrible, and just proves how obsessive they were that they would go so far just because the show ended. Save MLP seems like a cult to me. They just hate all things G5 and refuse to believe that G4 is over.
So what merchandise did you get from Crystal Breaker? I got this t-shirt. How about you?
I got a Crystal Brightcon hoodie and a Crystal Brightcon coffee mug. I think you got a pretty neat t-shirt. What was on it?
That's the Crystal Breaker mascot, right? Yeah. Yes.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I like the mascot a lot. I'm surprised we didn't make a coffee mug out of the mascot. It's a pretty cute design. Speaking of the con, it was really fun, right?
Okay, so that's the news. That's the Technologyland news. Don't forget to subscribe for more Technologyland propaganda.
Indeed, this has been Techland News with your host Zoom Zephyrwing. Until next time.